All right. Thank you, Steve. You really warmed me up big time with the Obama joke. Don't ask, don't tell. And the homeless one I'll get to later. But for the Obama don't ask, don't tell, I'm really happy, I'm all about gay rights. I just don't understand the thing where like his final conclusion is having the gays join the military is gonna make the military stronger. I would not be intimidated if, a bunch of gays join the military. I think it's a good change for like the hicks that are in the military. They'll learn about fashion, learn about food, culture. The first thing, Obama's gonna have to get up in front of the people and be like, so it's come to my attention that fall was the fashion for camouflage. We're gonna give all the gay men $400 gift cards to H&M, and then they can use those gift cards to buy their new outfits. Also, they were a little uncomfortable with having a knife attached to them, so instead they requested 8-inch pink dildos, and they're gonna have a convenient case to carry them in. And then, as far as the food goes, they were not happy with the taste of the rations. So we're going to provide them with healthy eating, Hale and Hearty soup, and of course Starbucks. And lastly, they don't like the national anthem. So we're going to change it to the 1978 Disco Smash, It's Raining Men. Instead of saluting by putting your hand on your heart, you can now touch the penis of your fellow man. All right. So I recently hooked up with like this huge 300-pound, awesome lady. She had a food fetish, and I've never even heard of this before. But I found out the next day that commercial is incorrect. There is a wrong way to eat a Reese's. So speaking of food, my mom growing up, she always used to be like, I'm a really fast talker, really fast eater. She'd always be like, slow down, it's like someone's trying to steal your food. But like growing up, like I'm learning from commercials, people are trying to steal my food. Like, you better not lay a finger in my Butterfinger. Oh what, Bart? What are you gonna do, Bart? Like what's gonna happen if I lay a finger on your Butterfinger? And then like Lego my Eggo. I'm in the middle of eating and I'm like scared someone's gonna come grab my Eggo. Like, why would you want my damn Eggo? They're like $1 to purchase. But the scariest person in commercials growing up was that damn Trix Rabbit, because he like always wanted your cereal. And he'd have all this money to dress up and be incognito, be in disguise, and follow these kids around. And you're like, why don't you just buy a $4 box of freaking Trix, you dumbass rabbit, you silly rabbit? Like, I know Trix are for kids, but buy the damn things. They're $4. I'll buy you the milk. Just leave me alone. Stop following me around. I'm 8 years old, you fucking creepy rabbit. And I actually blame a lot of my cocaine habit and my alcohol habit on these stupid cereal people. Because, like, for example, like Captain Crunch, like, I guess like Captain Morgan looks familiar enough, so by the time I was 14 and done eating Captain Crunch, I can now start, drinking Captain Morgan. It was an easy transition, and now I'm hooked. And then, I don't know if you guys remember the honeycomb guy? Like, he was a total cokehead. Like, it'd be like 8 in the morning, he's like, you want honeycomb? It's like, what the fuck, dude, chill out. Like, it's 8 in the morning, you need some sleep, dude. You don't need honeycomb. Get out of my box of cereal, you fucking weird-looking little rabbit rodent thing. I don't know what you are. Alright, I'm gonna stay on breakfast for a minute. I wasn't sure if you're doing breakfast jokes or not tonight. I know it's Christmas time. But I don't know if you guys know this. The Pillsbury Doughboy has a secret. He's getting laid by a ton of MILFs. Because in every Pillsbury Doughboy commercial you see, like, at the end of the commercial, he's getting touched by like a really nicely like manicured finger. He's like, my new toaster strudels are delicious. And then she goes and pokes him, he's like, hoo-hoo. But as soon as those kids are out to go to school or whatever, he's like, all right, Mama, it's time to take your top off. I'm trying to touch those woo-hoos. I just wrote that. I'm disgusted. So homeless people. I love homeless people. I'm totally jealous. I came from a really good family, I had a really good life, but I could totally live as a homeless person, no problem. I really love the idea. When they walk around with a tall boy in a brown bag, they're not called alcoholics, they're just called homeless people. And it's not fair for me, I went to Dunkin' Donuts, and as you guys know, every Dunkin' Donuts has a homeless person outside. And I asked the guy, I'm like, hey man, I'm walking in, he's like, can I have some change? And I'm like, I actually have a question for you because I'm going in to get a hot chocolate and then we go get some vodka at the liquor store to mix in the hot chocolate. It's very good if you haven't had it. So he's like, change, just give me change now. And I'm like, dude, chill out. What's your name? He's like, I don't know. And then so I walk into the store, I come back out, and he still asks me for change. I'm like, all right, I'll give you change if you can tell me where the liquor store is. And then all of a sudden he's like Google Maps for the liquor store. Like, Andy's Liquor Store on 94th and Broadway was established in 1974, owned by Andy, a very strong man from Northern Ireland. Like suddenly he becomes like the most genius. He knows where every liquor store is in a 6-mile radius, and he can't even tell me which time I saw him a birth certificate. Oh yeah, so later, I see this same bum actually at a convenience store, and I realized that convenience stores need to change their name because they're not convenient for everybody. Like I walked in there kind of late night just looking for like one last beer, and I'm like, did that like drunk, like walk in, no beer here? Okay, I'm out. But then I see this guy, this bum, and he's like, do you guys have a bathroom? Talking to the bodega owner. The bodega owner's like, no. He's like, do you have anything I can buy for 75 cents? And the bodega owner's like, no. He's like, can I just stand in here for 5 minutes and warm up? And the bodega owner's like, no, you get out now. He's like, well, this wasn't a very convenient experience. You guys should change the name of the store. Alright guys, thanks. Merry Christmas.